Good morning, guys. Welcome back. How are you guys doing? Let's see what we have today. Well, last day of the week. We have GJ at a very strong resistance. A big move can happen here if we get a breakout. Just gonna go through all the pairs quickly, just to see if anything is happening. This EU right now, it seems like a retest on the 1 hour. Thinking of taking EU here with a 3 pip stop loss. Just try it out. You know, we have a 12 pip range. Can work out. And would be enough with a 3 pip stop loss. Just below the breakout candle. We have a lot of rejections here too, so I don't know. Just the support is holding pretty good. I'm gonna see if we have any kind of news coming up. Aussie dollar is very nice. If we get this current candle closing bullish above these previous candles, I think it's gonna be epic, and I'll take that. Gold making a retest, interesting. Gold is interesting. It's making a retest too. To be honest, looks good. Looks good. Only if it comes one more time, maybe I'll try it. Why not? It looks pretty nice. Some good momentum right now. A good close above, and there's a nice range to the upside to fill. But on gold, all you need is like a pullback like this, just a flip and done. You get 20 pips. How much is that? Yeah, just filling the wick, you have almost 40 pips. Gold looks very nice. But it looks like it already got rejected, so I don't know if we get a chance or not. I might start trading gold at this point here, because it looks like a decent setup. Some weird moves last night, I can see. And GBP and ZD also broke above this level but didn't make a retest. Now pushed all the way up and making a whole pullback. Honestly, this makes no sense after daily pushed all the way up here. Now price going straight to the downside. See, this daily candle is 70 pips. I think it's gonna go bullish little by little. The fact that having a big pullback like this is not good. Some small consolidation on USD/CHF. Yeah, I think EU. I think EU is gonna push up. Let me check if we have any kind of news coming up. GBP/AUD, a break below, a retest and continuation. Yeah, it makes sense. This level is not that bad. Yeah, rejecting daily also. It might be good, Not bad at all. Morning. Yeah, I'm gonna try Euro USD here. I'm gonna try it. Whatever happens, happens. But I'm gonna try this break and retest. There's still more time, so I think we still have a chance here. I'm gonna use a small stop loss, and let's see. So I'm taking this based on this level here. I'm taking this based on this level. All these rejections, yesterday we did respect this a lot. Today we did respect this a lot. And we have a breakout here. And this can be the retest to have a little bit of more continuation to the upside. We have another 15 minutes. So as long as it stays above, I think we're good. And what I'm doing here, I'm taking it with a small stop and big reward here, because if this pushes all the way up here, it certainly is going to push more than that, and we can have a very nice trade in our hands. So we're gonna wait and see. I took some buys, guys. Took some buys. So based on this break and retest. Sir, it is bearish. What does that mean? How do you mean it is bearish? I'm trading EU inside of these two levels based on what I see from before. Based on what I see here, we had a very nice consolidation yesterday. Then we broke above. You can see this looks like some kind of news yesterday. Yeah, it was news. We had some USD news. The price came up again, and every time this level got respected. Now, currently here, price is rejecting and trying. It's not breaking to the downside yet. And I'm using a very small tight stop loss here because I know that once it goes below this, it's gonna go all the way to the downside. So we're not risking anything big here. We know what can happen right after it pushes below this. So stop loss is just here. And look at to the upside, we have a good possible move here. The move can be pretty good, and the downside of this trade is that it tried to push up a few times but still couldn't. So there might be not enough volume right now, and it might take some time, but let's see. I think it's worth trying. It's not the best break and retest ever, but I want to try it. Didn't have many trades this week, and why not try this? I see price respected this zone a lot. Let's see if it does respect this also. We have another 15 minutes, so what can happen in 15 minutes? We can have a whole move to the downside, or we can have a small rejection here. If it happens to close bullish, we're going all the way up, but we're still at the same zone. If it happens to close back in the zone and doesn't stop us out, then we can make some changes, try to go at break even or something. But as long as it stays above, we're good. Especially if this goes bullish, then we're going to the upside. We're going to the upside if we go bullish. Usually there are a lot of times when the move happens on the last 10 minutes, 15 minutes, so we can expect a move now, starting little by little. Euro US dollar, yeah, Leszek, I see that, but you see, the 1 hour didn't really go to the next zone if you look at it, and this one is a fake out. The zone is a little bit higher, and this candle didn't go there. You see this closed below and closed above then made a retest and continuation, just like GU the other day. Then look at these candles, rejection at the same zone. Look at this one, rejected there, then closed here. Can you count this as a zone? I don't know right now. Maybe as a 4-hour zone. On the 1 hour, the zone is higher. It didn't reach that far. So I think there's a little bit more room. As I said, it's not the perfect one, but I'm taking the risk on this. I'm gonna try. Just how it looks like it can be very nice, and it's worth the risk. Even if I lose this trade, the risk can be very, very nice compared to what I can lose here. So why not take it? Look, you see this pattern here. It rarely fails. It rarely fails when this pattern happens here. When you have this consolidation here, and then you get this big bullish candle. See this big bullish candle, and then you have 2 or 3 bearish candles. It's always going to end up to continue to the upside. And mainly what happens is this current candle comes for the retest, then ends up bullish, then the next candle pushes. I don't know if you guys remember yesterday a draw that I made on Euro AUD, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. And this can be the same thing. Can it fail? It can fail, of course, but we're taking the risk because it has a very possible nice move to the upside, and it can give us more than we need. AUD JPY, yeah, looks like in a good level here, and if we break this, no problems all the way to the upside for another 20 pips. And New Zealand US dollar, yeah, this looks good too. This looks good too. And Aussie dollar, yeah, Aussie dollar can be epic. I'm gonna wait for Aussie dollar today too. We'll see what happens on Aussie dollar. I said if it happens to close bullish on this current candle would be perfect, but it seems a little bit hard right now. Let's see what happens with EU. Stop loss is 5 pips, guys, just below this candle, because there's no need to risk more. Once it comes below, then probably it's going to drop and fill the range eventually. So we're just playing this game of low risk, high reward. Hello my friend, welcome. GJ charts. Okay, I see. Looks like you trade GJ only, since your name is GJ. If EU pushes, then it breaks this zone 2, then you can have another setup. Or if it pushes down below, only a close below 1.18100 could give us a nice trade. It was a good consolidation. So let's see what happens. Let's see. We didn't have any kind of news, right? Or we don't look. No high impact until later on. Some CAD news. Why does price pullbacks or retests after showing strong momentum? Price is always gonna break a zone, then it's gonna retest that zone. That's how the market moves. That's just how market moves. It breaks a zone, eventually maybe it does a retest, maybe it does not. If there's a lot of momentum, sometimes it just continues to the next zone. That's how the market moves. Let's see. The thing is, we have a lot of setups today, and the bad thing is Friday. It's Friday. Look at GJ. GJ could give us a nice trade. It's breaking a massive zone here. This is a massive resistance. Look at how many 4-hour candles rejected from this. And now it's pushing to break that. It's gonna be crazy. And these two, see, the problem now is that these two were both fake outs. Look at where the most candles are rejecting at. And look at here, current candle and the previous 3 candles, they all rejected here. So this cannot be taken as a zone here, because price tried to push, it broke above but failed to continue. So these two were fake outs. See, both candles have no top wick and they both fail to continue. Most of the time when candles are a breakout and have no top wick, that means a lot of momentum, and usually it's going to continue, and in both times it didn't. Big fake outs. And that's why our zone is here, which also matches with the 1 hour and the 4-hour zone. We wait and see what happens. Can you please look at CFT JPY? What is that? CFT. I have no idea. Do you mean CAD JPY, or is there a pair that I have no idea about? If you mean CAD JPY, we can take a look here. The 1 hour, you can see this is the worst chart possible here. There's no real zone here. So we move on to the 4 hour. The 4 hour has a zone in another 10 pips. At least if it breaks that, we might see some more continuation. But there are some CAD news later on, so we might see CAD have some weird movement until then. You can't expect clean moves. CHF JPY, okay, we took a look of CHF JPY earlier on, and I saw that it broke a zone. This 4-hour zone, you're probably talking about this. So a retest and continuation maybe on the 4-hour, but the problem is it can come deeper, so I would skip this. I'm not quite sure. We don't trade CHF JPY most of the time, and I'm not sure to trade it right now. What causes price to feel a wick? Like we said, when price is in a lot of momentum and it's pushing and it's pushing, at the end of the hour, after it breaks a zone, it happens that it leaves a small wick. Now, after every breakout, we said that there's going to be a retest most probably. So if it comes straight for a retest, then there's still momentum, right? So most of the time, price is going to fill the wick because there's momentum. It did the retest. Now that resistance is going to act as support, and price is going to continue to the upside. GJ already pushing very nice. Yeah, if it gives us a 10 pips breakout, it's probably gonna do that because it already pushed 50 pips. It's flying right now. Let's see our trade here, still having a few rejections. This is good. If it closes bullish, we're very nice in this trade. we can have a few more pushes and straight to the next zone. Let's see if it closes above this previous candle too. That can be even better, but we don't have much time for that to happen. Only 1 minute left. As we said in the last minutes of the candle, there's always this time when price starts to move. Can you look at GU? Yeah, of course we can look at GU. What do you want to know about GU here? Do we have any kind of zone? GU has this big zone here. I think GJ is way better. It's clear right now. We're gonna need a big pullback on GJ, but let's see. Okay, now GJ closed 15 pips above, which means we have a breakout. I don't know if we're gonna get retest or not. EU is also moving nice. Let's see what happens. Are we gonna have a push or not? Look, GU still doesn't have a breakout in the first place, so you gotta wait for GU. There's nothing happening there. Still a lot of time. Let's see what happens. We're gonna have more volume probably now. EU, if EU comes all the way down here again, it's probably gonna push all the way down and break this support. There's a big chance, so we gotta act fast here to push up. We can't afford another pullback. It would be too much, but anyway, I'm gonna hold the trade. Whatever happens, happens. Either stop loss or take profit at this point. Why? Because it might be just another retest, so I don't want to get too early out of this. The only time where I'm going to think, okay, this is done, is when price comes below this breakout candle. When price comes there, then I'm going to say, okay, I'm closing this. It is over. Until then, we're going to wait and wait. GBP JPY is a perfect setup, guys. GJ is a perfect setup, but there's no way coming down again. It has gone too far. See, 20 pips already. Even this candle now is pushing like crazy. Strong momentum right now. Lots of momentum. Look at it. $25 pips. Look guys, the good thing about GJ is that it's gonna give a 4-hour breakout too. So still we can get a chance later on. Can get a chance later on, of course. Let's go EU. EU needs to fill the range, we get 10 pips. But 1-to-1 risk reward we get at 5. 10 pips we get double, and we're good to go. It's been a while since I traded USD CAD, but it's been very slow pair. Some big moves, but based on news and these kind of things. Gold rejected perfectly. It did a perfect rejection. We just didn't get in time because I was gonna take gold here. It was a easy move to the upside. Look at the retest. The breakout was perfect. 40 pips move, just filling the wick and over. We don't have to deal with gold more than that. Now gold is not in a position to take a trade because it only did the retest and it already did the move to the upside. So you just might be late now, and you might be stuck in a weird position, having a weird entry, and you're going to be pushed to use a big stop loss, which would not be needed in the first place. So it's late for gold now. The move is already done. Let's go EU. Give us a few pips here. What did we have? We had AJ and we had Aussie dollar and NZ US dollar. Aussie dollar is very nice. We can take that too if it comes later on. It's still here. Most probably we're going to have a close above. When we do, we're going to be here to take it. It's going to be nice. Good morning, Erman. Welcome. Let's go. Once EU goes above these previous candles, we're going all the way to the next zone. And there's a chance we might break that too, and I'm gonna fly after that. So let's see what happens. It already pushed a little bit above the previous wick, which is a good sign. Slowly climbing up. That's nice. So see guys how small the move needed to be, and we already got 5 pips here. So that's already 1% in profit. But there's a way bigger possibility that we have a bigger move here. Are we clear to buy Euro USD? I guess you're a bit late now. AUD USD is up too? Yeah, it's going up. If it breaks, we're going to take that too later on. Morning Mormon, welcome. Let's go you, let's go. Yeah, GJ is always going crazy like this. Okay, so well, I just made we got 1% guys, and it's going higher now. And I'm not closing this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move my stop at break even, just to make sure I don't lose anything here now. And we're gonna be good now. Gonna be good. Let's see how far it goes. AUD USD looks good for buys now. I don't know. AUD USD looks good buys. The thing is, it's not clear above this zone yet. It's not clear yet. See the 4 hour. The 4 hour looks like it did close above, but it was a weak close above. In a breakout case, taking this would be pretty risky because only 3-4 pips, you know, and a 4 hour close with 3-4 pips, it's not the best. So to make sure that we're good here, we need this candle now to push and close above. We need a candle like this, and then we can take the retest and some continuation to the upside. That's what we need, and slowly it's getting to that point. EU is already 8 pips. I guess we're getting at least 10 pips here. Easy. Should be easy. A lot of momentum right now. Lots of momentum. It might explode in a few minutes. Maybe get all the way to the next zone. The way it's going. And it's already just, it's only 10 minutes in. It's only 10 minutes in, and it's close. It's filling the range to the upside. A lot more can come. Are you securing anything at 10 pips on your USD? Of course I'm securing some. I would be good to secure at 5 pips because that's 1-to-1 risk reward for me. I already got what I wanted, but I left for more because there's a chance that gives me more. So just this is going to be a 1% more bonus for me. And I moved my stop loss at break even, so I'm pleased with whatever happens here.
Congrats, good trade. I didn't took it, but congrats. So you didn't take any profit yet? You were waiting for 10 pips?
No, not yet. I'm still waiting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Still chance of pushing more. So the fact that we also made a new high above the previous candles now, there's a way bigger chance that we push more. So unless we have some kind of crazy pullback, I don't see this going down now. Lots of momentum, so I think slowly we're gonna climb up. We're getting at least 10. Let's see, there's still time. I know you have now, you're being very picky because you have that last percent to make.
Yeah.
Hopefully some clean setup comes. Maybe GJ later on the 4 hour, who knows? Or Aussie dollar. If Aussie dollar closes above this 1 hour now, then you're good to go. This is gonna finish everything.
Yeah. Those that I sent, I will take.
Yeah.
And I have 4 weeks to make 1%. So
no, man,
should be good.
You're in the best position ever now. You've never been in this position before.
Yeah.
Do you use magic keys? Yeah, I do sometimes. Sometimes I don't. Gold, please. What about gold? We talked about gold, my friend. And right now there's nothing happening. We did have a trade here before. So this was the zone. This was the breakout and this was the retest. and this candle was the move. This is a 40 pip move, so, or a $4 move. So the gold made the move already. Now it's a bit too late. What are the chances? What happens next on gold? I think we might have a few more pips range to push here, because it looks like we don't have anything until the next zone. So it looks pretty good to have some more continuation. EU is pushing very nice. We have 9 pips now. One more, we get 10. I'm securing some here, guys. I'm securing some here. I'm not gonna leave it come all the way down for 1 pips. I don't care about 1 pip. We gotta secure some. Secure some just in case. And we move on. We leave a runner, or we leave how much we want. Perfect. We're getting 10 pips at least, of course. Just a matter of time. Here we go, here we go. 10 pips. We got 10. If we go above this, we're getting 20. Now let's go. This was perfect. This was a perfect trade. Do you see Euro GBP going down? I don't know. Maybe GBP is pretty strong right now. It might happen, but I don't really trade GBP, Euro GBP, because it is known for a lot of fake outs. It's known for a lot of fake outs, so from what it seems like it's getting rejected from the support. So this is a small consolidation. Right now there's no clear direction yet. You gotta wait. You gotta wait there. Okay, 12 pips, pretty nice. Let's go for 20. If it closes like this, we're getting 20 at least. So we just might have a small pullback and then a whole push to the upside. What percentage of the time runners hit break even? It all depends from the setup. There are some setups, for example, where when there's a lot of traffic on left, and there's a big chance that price might reject and come back at your entry after it reaches your take profit. And there's setups when you break a major zone, and then you have clear traffic. So that's a very small chance that price might come and take out your runner. It all depends on the setups. What percentage? I don't know. I haven't looked at it that way. to see what percentage does it have. But the runners can be a very good bonus most of the time. You know, it doesn't take anything out from you. It's just a bonus. Always leave a runner. You never know how much you can take out from that runner. You know, there are times that it might push 100 pips. You get another easy 1% from just a runner. Your view on GBP and ZD. Like we said before on GBP and ZD, it was supposed to continue up. The thing is, we did break above here, but we didn't get a retest on this zone. We didn't get a retest, and this is the first time now that price is making a retest. I say we expect a push to the upside. It doesn't make sense to have a whole move to the downside because the daily also doesn't make sense. We're probably going to have a pullback here. At least a daily going bullish, like a 20-30 pip move to the upside. If you look left, we did break this major zone. See, this is a pretty big zone. Even on the left. I mean, this might even be a good swing trade. Just to enter a small risk, you know. This might even be a nice swing trade. I think it's going to continue up, but first of all, it needs to reject. So what's a way to enter this? The good thing is that we had the few rejections here or some small consolidation, but price didn't quite come for a retest. Now it's making that perfect retest. Now what happens next? If the next candle comes all the way up, closes above, makes a retest there, and you have the continuation. So all you gotta do is wait for this kind of setup. We need to close above there. Price probably comes for a pullback, and then you have a whole move to the upside. This is one way to trade this setup. When it's too risky to enter on the retest, like this time, because price is coming from this massive rejection, it's too risky to take the retest. So you gotta wait for more confirmation. The first would be a rejection, the second would be a break above this minor zone, then you would enter on the retest and probably some more continuation after that. But entering at this point is too risky right now. You should avoid that. We talked about GU also. There's nothing right now on GU. It's nothing, just staying there. We have a massive zone here on the 4 hour. We need to clear that. We need to close above. We need a retest and some continuation. I don't have big hopes for today because it's Friday. It's Friday, you can't expect too much, you know? But anything can happen. I don't know. I don't know. Anything can happen. It just doesn't seem very possible to have a 4 hour breakout and a lot of continuation after breakout. It might be a little bit harder. But we'll see. We'll see. As it's the end of the week, having a major zone on the left here, it might be harder. But if it breaks above and comes for retest on your session somewhere, you know, we might have a chance to enter. If it comes later on the day, we'll just have to skip. We'll just have to skip. See GJ now is already above the zone, which means we still have plenty of time to take the retest. The thing is about the 4 hour, it's not gonna close in 2 hours. So another 2 hours needs to stay above, then come for a retest, then you still have time to take it for another 3-4 hours. Then if it comes too late, also GJ can be risky. So we'll see what happens. There's still time to see. It's pretty early. We found a trade on the early stages of the day. That's always great. Now the thing is, if I was me, for example, I'm already done. I'm already done. I got 2% in a trade where I was supposed to get 1, but we knew that there's a possible chance that we might have a bigger move. We took the risk and we got rewarded. Now I'm done. But for you guys, I'm still gonna keep looking and see if we get another one. Now I got more than what I needed, so can I take another trade? I can if I want, but I'm not gonna risk the whole profit I made. I made 2%, let's say. I'm only risking 0.50. I'm still gonna leave 1.5 clear to end the week. You know, we had also a loss in the middle of the week and a win in the beginning of the week. So perfect, we're ending the week in profit. EU was so nice. See now we do have another zone here on EU. We do have another zone and it's going above that. It's going above that. That means if we get a clean close above, we might get another chance to the upside. Plus Aussie dollar is pushing. That's another trade there. Plenty of trades coming. Plenty of trades. See Aussie dollar? It's perfect now. Aussie dollar is perfect. All we need is a small pullback and we're going to the moon. What do you think about crypto? I can use this on crypto market. I don't know, to be honest. I haven't dealt much with crypto to see if break and retest works on crypto. I've seen a few occasions where when it does work on crypto, but I haven't done enough to see if it really can be used. Crypto moves a lot. Every day, every 2-3 days, maybe you have a big push or a big drop at an unexpected time. Crypto is not easy to trade. Maybe more as an investment for long term and not to trade it all the time, like FOREX. I think on EU I'm not going to touch anything now. I'm just going to leave my runner. But I'm going to focus on Aussie dollar because this is the next trade now. Now this is the next trade. This is going to be the breakout, hopefully. Not going to say it's a breakout yet because the candle is not closed yet. So until the candle closes, we wait. But just the expected move after. I don't expect a big pullback. A 5-pip pullback is more than enough, maybe. We just need around here, the pullback. And we take off to the next zone. We have a pretty good range. See, it's a 20-pip range. Actually, it's very, very good. But we don't even need that much. See, the stop loss is going to be around 7 pips here. It's not needed more. At 7 pips, we get 1%. Around 15 pips, we get 2. The more it goes, the better. And the chances are very high that we push all the way to the next zone here. After this close, yeah, of course, can have a big move. And this was a strong zone, so look at the last time that price broke above the zone. We had a pretty nice move to the upside. See this? Boom. Then we had this close below, and boom, this zone, this move. Now we have a close above. It's a very high chance that we at least fill this range. At least, if not, move all the way to the upside. But since it's Friday, we're not waiting for a massive move. Even though you never know. Doesn't mean what day it is. You can always have unexpected nice move. Wow, look at this. What is this? This is the flag of my country. This is my flag of my country. So there's news for my country? What the hell? This is the first time I see this. Kosovo inflation rate on food and non-alcohol beverages. I never knew we have news for Kosovo also. Inflation rate, 10%. I think it's gonna be negative. It's lower than expected. Probably. I'll keep an eye on these. Maybe from what I hear in my country, can put in the work. It should be maybe lower than this. A lot of restaurants and hotels are closed right now, not working, so I don't know how to put this in one place to see what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna look at the price and see what happens just to see how it does work. But interesting. This is the first time I see this in my all years of Forex. Do you keep your entire, say, $100 balance with your broker, or just the amount for 1 or 2 trades? How do you mean? I don't understand. What do you think of this? Let's take a look. Darcy, you are in UJ, or you think you want to know if it's good to take buys after it comes after this candle. Or you're already in, I don't know. Let me take a look. Sorry for the delay, I saw the message now. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good level. But I'm not trading UJ, to be honest. I just know that it's going to take a long time if I take it. It's going to take me a lot of time, and I'm going to be stuck in this trade for a long time. So I'm just going to skip it. And on the left, it's not that clear. See, the 4-hour candles are a little bit higher. Just skip it. Focus maybe more on Aussie dollar or NZD US dollar, because they're way better setups than UJ. UJ is too slow, it's just gonna take your time forever, and at the end we end up closing that break even, so just skip it. Are you Kosovar? I am from Kosovo. Yes, my friend. Look, if I have 100k, I'm gonna keep it in a broker, of course. Until I double it, then I take out the profit and I continue the same money that I first deposited. There's no need to keep the profit in the broker. You make profit, you take it out. Don't have to be greedy. Win 10k, then try to trade more and more to make more. To go to 1,000,000, then you lose everything. No. You win 1k, you take it out. You win another 500, you take it out. You win another 2k, you take it out. There's no need to keep it on the broker. Whatever you win, take it out and stack it somewhere, or buy something, I don't know. You had a nice trade on gold, perfect break and retest. Ed, yeah, probably. Did you take this? You take this break and retest here? If yes, then congrats. It was a nice break and retest. Nice. EU still pushing. EU is still pushing for 15 pips. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's giving us 20 at least here. At least 20 pips. Very nice, Ed. Very nice. Congrats, my friend. Good job. Good job. The bad thing now is that Aussie dollar might not come at all. It might not come at all because it's going too far right now. See, we risked 5 pips for EU. We got 15. Triple what we needed. This move is because EU strong or weak dollar? Maybe both, but we didn't take this because we thought that EU is strong or dollar is weak. We didn't take this based on that. We took this based on a break and retest, not based on EU is strong or US dollar is weak. We trade based on technicals. USD is weak, yeah, it is weak. And GBP is crazy right now. It's just flying, it has gone very far from our zone. I don't really know if we're gonna get a pullback here. It's almost 35 pips push. It's too far. It has gone too far. And Aussie dollar looks like still there. A close like this would be perfect. Leaving a wick here to fail, very nice. All we need is a pullback, then we continue to the upside. So just filling the wick, we're gonna get 10 pips. That's great. That is great. After retest, would you put your stop loss near the end of the wick? After the retest, I don't understand. You mean after it has gone to my take profit, or how do you mean? Where to put the stop loss near the end of the wick? Look, I'm going to explain you what I did on Euro USD. I'm going to explain you what I did there. I explained it earlier, but see while it was happening. So I entered on the retest and stop loss was just 5 pips, which means below the breakout candle. So we knew that if it goes deeper or if it goes below this wick, it's over. But it was nice. We expected a push to the upside and a close bullish. We didn't expect a full move to the upside because it was only 10-15 minutes left for the candle to close, and we knew that that's not possible right now. We just needed a rejection and a close bullish. If you go and rewatch the stream, you'll see what I meant. You'll see why I thought that it's gonna turn bullish and then the next candle is gonna push. Now, what we did is this was a 1-to-1 risk reward first, that we risked 1% in this 5 pip range. That meant that in 5 pips we're gonna have 1% already, but we knew that the chances of pushing all the way to the next zone were very high. So what did I do? I just moved my stop at break even after I reached my first target. After that, it just went on and on to continue and to fill the next range. So unless it reaches my take profit, I don't move my stop loss, because they can still just consolidate, come to my entry again, and then later on push. So you don't rush too early to move your stop under the wick or something. You wait until at least reaches your first target, then you can make adjustments, see if you want to move at break even or just below the wick to decrease your risk. Then it all depends, just based on the trade. what do you think about today EU finance meetings and President Lagarde speak? I don't know, and I don't really care about the fundamentals here. I try most of the time of my career that I deal with Forex, I just try to stay away from the market when there's news. When there's news, just stay out of the market. You wait for the results or whatever it is, and then after the results, you can make a decision. You see where market is going. You just follow the market. You don't need to be 100% right on the fundamentals and technicals. You can just trade technicals and stay away from fundamentals. Just know the basics. Whenever a big news happens, to know why it happened, what can you expect after that. And it's simple. You just follow the trend, you follow the market, whatever the market is doing. Stop loss of Aussie dollar, like I said, is going to be here. Stop loss is going to be here. Why there? Because we know that after this whole pullback, after this big push to the upside, we know that price is not going to come all the way down here. But we know that if it comes, then it's probably going to be a fake out. So this is the maximum price can drop before pushing to the upside. And if you look left, this is where support is, and price has gone pretty far from support, so we don't need to put a stop loss all the way here, because if it comes down here, it's going to come here too, so you're just taking a bigger loss that you don't need to. So we try to put the stop loss where it makes more sense. This place makes sense just to be here, because look at the move already. If price recovers the whole candle here, then it's probably going to be a fake out. Why it's going to be a fake out? Because we've seen this a million times until now, and we know what happens in this occasion. Are you the originator of break and retest? I see other gurus trying to see it unsuccessfully. They can't hit a 90% win. I have no idea if other people do the same thing of break and retest. Was break and retest before I started to trade? Most probably. I didn't invent anything, but what I did invent is I just created a few rules, and with time passing by, we try to perfect our strategy. You know, I didn't see anyone else just trying to perfect break and retest before me. I didn't see anyone using break and retest 100% in their trading and focusing only on that. But I guess people used it before. I don't know. You can't invent anything these days because everything is there. You just gotta pick one and master it. You know, nobody found out a new strategy by itself these days. Everything is there. You just gotta pick something up and try to master it, try to perfect it, try to study it and see how it reacts, what it does, when to trade it, when to not trade it, create some your own rules on it. See, you know, with time you find out everything. You know, break and retest wasn't this simple before. We had to find out things for ourselves, you know. Fake outs were not that big of a deal in the beginning. Then little by little we started to find out why our fake outs happening, so we made some adjustments. We learned something more about strategy, and on and on and on, and now we have almost a perfect strategy. Is it 100% win rate? No, it's not, of course. There's no strategy that it's 100% win rate there. No strategy, and there's not going to be one. there's always going to be a loss, but you got to find something that wins you more than loses you. And this, by now, break and retest has history. We have years of history now with break and retest. I don't know if there's someone who's going to tell you about something that has traded for years the same way, and it gives you proof for it. And just go to my Instagram and see. Years ago, I was doing same thing over and over and over and over again. It never gets boring because it's simple. After you spend some time on it, you see how simple it gets. You see this Euro USD, there was nothing complicated on this. The easiest trade that can be done. The easiest. All we gotta do is wait for a breakout, enter on the retest. And all the other things that you need to consider, it's going to be very easy to go through them in your mind. Simple things are the best. And if you go to breakandretest.com, look who comes up. This guy. The break and retest is taken by me. I took it now. Not gonna let it go. Can you take a look at my win today? Of course we can take a look at your win. Congrats on your win. GBP US dollar 30 minutes. Breakout, retest, continuation. Pretty nice. I don't know if left has more zones. I guess there is, because you do have a zone. So this looks pretty good. The only thing that you can do better here is enter on the wick, because you see this is a whole 6-7 pips. I don't know for sure, but this is a 6-7 pips range that you could have taken as profit by entering on the wick. I know you probably waited until until the candle turned bullish, so you can have maybe a little bit more confirmation. But look at this. This is a perfect breakout, is a strong breakout. You know for sure that it's going to fill the wick at least. So this move here is almost guaranteed that's going to happen. And there's a very low chance that it doesn't. So taking it on the wick, you would have a lot more here. Then going bullish, maybe then you can add another position. I don't know, but if you want to try it out, you can start by entering while it's making the retest on the support. And you get a few more pips, why not? Because entering here, see how it made you use a way bigger stop loss. And also the thing is, if price comes here, turns bullish, there's a chance that doesn't push straight away. Comes and makes a deeper retest, and you might get stopped early on and then still continue to the upside. But anyway, it's a very good trade. It looks nice, break and retest. It's on the 30 minutes, which we don't trade on 30 minutes, but it looks good, not bad at all. Congrats on your win. The whole point, guys, to be here is to all win, We don't lose anything if you guys win. If everyone wins, it's that's the best thing to happen. Everyone wins, we're all happy. We go into the weekend happy. We come back Monday, we make more. What if it starts coming down? Sorry, I am new to the channel. Look, if price is making a retest, it's gonna have to come down. I know a lot of people are scared when they see price coming look, this is a consolidation zone, right? Now, when you have a breakout, you're breaking resistance right now, let's say, and you are having a breakout. What do? We wait for the retest. Now, if we want a retest, price needs to come down. And when people see price dropping, they are afraid to take the trade. Why? Because price is dropping. Of course it's dropping. It needs to make a retest. In order to make a retest, it needs to drop. And when they see a red candle coming all the way down, they get scared. But that's what the market does. You know, that's what the market does. Market needs to come for a retest here. And unless it drops, we don't have that retest. What it goes all the way down, the chances are that it's going to go up. That's how the market moves. Did you have a week of consolidation? Why do you think that price after it broke up is going to come all the way to the downside now? Because it makes no sense. You just gotta follow the market. How do we know that's not going to go all the way down? Because we have experience. We know what happens after a breakout happens. We know what's the process after it. You're going to get a breakout, you're going to get a retest, and more continuation. You have plenty of confirmations that price is going to push up and it's not going to come down. But what if it still comes down? We have a few reasons when to not take a trade and when to know how to avoid a fake out, because also there are signs when a fake out is going to happen. There are signs that we see on the chart that tells us, okay, this might be a fake out. When is that? I explained that earlier. If it's coming from another zone and it broke another zone, there's a chance that this might be a rejection and price becomes a fake out after. I hope that answered your question.
He said, can you check also EU? EA.
EA. EA on this level, I don't know.
Yes.
Doesn't look that strong. I mean, it's a strong level, maybe a little bit higher, because from here it rejected a little bit higher, all these candles. So you have these two kind of zones in the middle of each other. I don't know. Look, if you get a good close below, you might get a chance to enter, but I think skip EA, try to take Aussie dollar, because I don't trust EA that much. And if there's a little bit of confusing setup, I don't trust it either, you know. I can't take EA if I have tops here, because there's two levels in between. It's a little risky. Aussie dollar is way better, but I don't know if we're gonna get a retest. I've been focusing on just GJ at the moment. Managed to get the breakout. Been waiting for it all week. Very nice, my bro. Very nice. Hope you catched it. Are you mostly trading 1 hour and 4 hour time frames? Yeah. Mostly not, but all the time. Only 1 hour and 4 hour. And we go for scalp trading that turns something sometimes into a swing trade. You buy on a red candle, yeah, on the retest candle, which is usually red. Please have a look at GCAT. GCAT is the worst pair ever. Not ever, sorry. It's the worst pair in the last year at least. Or even the last 2 years maybe, I don't know. It used to be very nice trade pair. I used to trade it a lot. I made plenty of money on GCAT because it always moved a lot. But nowadays is the worst pair. It makes so many fake outs. It's not a stable pair. Right now, there's nothing on GCAT. I don't see anything. There's nothing. Skip GCAT. Gold. We talked about gold now. Right now, gold is at support. What can happen here? It might continue to the upside. Can I take it? I don't know. Maybe you can, but it's a bit risky now because it got rejected first. This is second time retesting. The more it stays here, the dangerous it becomes to push to the downside. Thank you, Sad. I passed my FTMO challenge. I'm in my verification. Learned everything for you regarding break and reuse slowly a lot. Keep you in touch when I'm done with the whole process. Lucas, that's great to hear, my friend. That is great to hear. Hopefully you pass the verification and you make a lot of money after that. Happy for you. Do you have any students as successful as you? I don't know. Ask my students. They are pretty good though. They are pretty good. Plenty of them have moved on. They have passed FTMO. They have big accounts. People have their own thing now, doing their own thing. They learned from me. Now maybe they have even a better strategy. They combined with something else. It doesn't have to be 100% how I trade. Everyone makes it their own after. They see what works for them. They take something from me, something from themselves, and I'm just happy if people have took something at least. Doesn't mean to take 100% from me. As long as they're profitable and they keep making money, I am happy. Better buys above the break of 1 hour previous candle on gold. Yeah, if it makes a new high gold, if it makes a new high, there's a chance that it might continue after that to the next zone because we have free traffic on the left. See, there's free traffic on the left, nothing happening there in between. We do have something here, but I don't think it's gonna have effect if it pushes above this previous high. What do we have now? We have a close. The 4 hour closes next hour, so there's still a lot more time. GJ has moved a lot above the zone. I'm not sure we're gonna get a retest there. It's pretty far. GU also needs a 4 hour breakout, which requires another 10-15 push to the upside. The runner is still going on EU. It was a very nice clean trade. What can you expect from EU? Right now, EU did break the zone. It's a pretty good zone, to be honest, not bad at all. It was always respected. Now, what can happen here? This third candle might come for retest, and you can expect something like this. You had a very nice breakout, a strong bullish candle. I don't think there's going to be a whole move to the downside because it makes no sense. So probably if it comes for retest, we're going to have some continuation. Am I going to take it? I don't think so. I'm done with EU. I got it in a good position and I trusted it there. So for today with EU, I'm done. Maybe AUD US dollar. That's a good one, but it also moved a lot. It seems like it left us. Seems like it's gone. Carlos, where are you, my friend?
Hey, how are you, man?
I'm good. Where have you been?
Working, man. Busy with COVID and everything.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you've been trading, right?
Yeah, when I can, I try to.
Yeah, I've seen some trades you take. Good job you're doing.
Thanks, man.
You're trading mostly on London?
Mostly New York, to be honest.
New York, yeah, I meant New York.
Yeah, based on my timing, because
Yeah.
I've got a business also to take care of, so I do that on the morning and then try to trade something on the New York session.
Yeah, that's great. That is great. USD CAD, let me see. It seems like a breakout. I don't know if it's good of a breakout. It's only, no, it's good actually. 9 pips. You see the 4-hour. Look, this level on USD CAD is massive. This level is massive. It's pretty strong. I think it's already pushing. If you look left, it already touched another zone. And USD CAD has a news coming up later. It's in 4 hours. I mean, if you take a break and read this, you might be done until then, but I'm not quite sure. I'd rather skip it. I'd rather skip it and move on. Maybe even EU is better than USD CAD. In a better position, better momentum if it does come. Aussie dollar would be very nice. It also closed without a top wick, which is great, but it just went too far and looks like a lot of momentum. It's not coming for a retest. About EA, because I saw EA close without a bottom wick too. Yeah, everything is going straight to the next zone.
Yeah, it's also done.
We'll see. We gotta find something that is the safest. Looking at EU buy soon. Yeah, you can take that. Why not? Why not? EU can be good also. It's in a good position right now. A lot of momentum. Maybe even waiting for the 4-hour can be even better. So why not? Will you take gold if it breaks? No, I'm not gonna take gold because I don't usually trade it. I would take gold when it first made the break and retest here. Now it's not safe anymore. I said before, I would take gold only on safe positions, on safe setups where I see that it's really worth it. This one here was worth it. It was a good breakout, the retest, and easy 40 pips move. After that, skip it. Just try to trade gold on some safe setups. When you see that it's perfectly fine and no doubts about it, then you can trade it. Otherwise, Trying to trade gold all the time might be risky if you don't have enough experience. Big thanks for the morning trade on your ASD. No worries, my friend. That's what we're here. Glad you made something out of it. Do you know Raja Banks? Of course I know Raja Banks. I use Wyatt's pivots. It gives target zones and I use your breakout system. I don't know about that. Wyatt's pivots. I don't know how to read it. Maybe send me a chart. I'll see how it is, how it looks like. What's your Instagram username? My Instagram username is on the description. It's on the description. You can find my username. So what do we have now? What are we waiting for? EU is already or almost to the next zone, so I don't know if we can say it's already done now. We have 20 pips, perfect. Can you wait for a retest still? It's gonna be more risky, to be honest, because it's already at the next zone. So it's gonna be more risky when it comes for the retest. Aussie dollar, I think, has gone too far. It was a very nice setup if we didn't go this far. And NZD US dollar is gone. What else here? What else? GBP CAD. Look, if you want to trade GBP CAD in this zone, is too weak. Skip it. It is too weak. You can't really trust that much. Lejek, ADJPY gone. It went too far. Went too far. There's a very nice. Did you take it? Don't tell me you didn't take it. Wow, NZD-JPY is flying. See the 4 hour. Look, this might be good. This might be good because the next hour we have the 4 hour close. Maybe if it pushes a little bit more, it becomes even better. Let's see what happens after. GBP NZD still at the same place. Like I said, we need a candle coming all the way up, close above this, and then you can have a move to the upside. Before that is too risky to take anything there. Euro GBP still in this small consolidation. Nothing big is happening. At the beginning of the video description says New York session. I guess I messed it up. Should be okay now. Thank you, Herman. Thank you. I didn't see that. I fixed it. Yeah, I think for today we're done. For today we're done. It's just gonna be a long time of waiting. I don't think it's necessarily. EU is flying. We'll see how far it goes. We'll see how far it goes. It's going perfectly now. So yeah, I think we're gonna go now, and we'll see later on if we get any setups, because right now we don't really have much happening. Everything has gone too far, and we gotta wait for the next hour to open, which is gonna be the new 4-hour 2, and then we can make decisions what we want to do, or if we do have any chances, should we wait for something. Right now there's nothing, so it's gonna be a long hour, and I don't think we need to wait for it in front of the screen. Thank you everyone for today. We had a nice trade to end the week. Hopefully next week we're gonna have a lot more. We're gonna be every day live, as I said before, hopefully, if we're good. And have a nice weekend, guys. Thanks everyone. Thank you. A good job this week. Great work from you guys. You've been very nice. See you. Have a nice weekend, guys. See you. Thank you everyone for being on the stream today. We had a lot of fun. See you on Monday.